The Pacific Northwest is rich in both environmental wonder and rapid development. It's home to ecosystems as rich and distinct as they come, from the Olympic Rainforest to the Okanogan Highlands. Large carnivores and herbivores alike wander through the Cascade Mountains, much like seals and orcas swim through the same Puget Sound. Because our lives are so intertwined with our natural surroundings, it's important to not only consider our impact on the environment, but how the diversity of life here is ingrained in our culture and identity. Washington has always been a lure for industry, as we can see during the coal rush and the days of big lumber. For the past few decades, however, industry giants like Microsoft, Amazon, Costco, and Boeing have massively boosted the economy and caused people to flock here from around the globe. They employ hundreds of thousands and will only employ more as the information sector grows. But development has a cost. In the 50s and 60s, the influx of people into the greater Seattle area has sent massive amounts of waste into Lake Washington, some of which still remains to this day. The Duwamish River was pumped full of pollution in the 20th century, rendering a once life-supporting tributary stagnant and toxic. And longtime Washington residents need to be reminded of the wildfires that summer after summer send parts of eastern Washington up in smoke. While all these disasters are largely the consequences of the 20th century, and environmental policies in our state have since gotten more comprehensive and even restorative, the damage is impossible to undo. Moreover, with Washington's pollution only increasing and climate change continuing to worsen, it's probable that other disasters will follow in the near future. The influx of new people to the state, as well as the continued birth of new Washingtonians, raises a few important questions. How do we negotiate between the need for roads, more offices, more infrastructure, and the need to keep Washington's ecosystems flourishing? How have we done it in the past? What will we do now to protect our environment for generations? These questions are among the many we'll be exploring in the upcoming quarter. By next week, we'll focus on a particular man-made location nearby and all its interactions with nature. Specifically, our group will be focusing on questions involving nature's resilience. That is, does nature rebound once human activity has ceased? And if so, what does that look like? Our intended locations include several abandoned homes in the area that are open to the public, an abandoned missile site in Issaquah, and an old railway in the Bellevue area. We hope you enjoy watching us over the next 9 weeks, and we look forward to learning along with you.